Welcome back, my angels. Now, sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink, and let's melt into this beautiful love we are going to create together. I'm so excited that my hair looks so messy. I just really wanted to film. I really wanted to just talk about what I'm experiencing right now. Or I'd say maybe the last few weeks, not even last few weeks, maybe the last few months, I was feeling quite low. I just felt like things weren't going the way I really wanted. But there was always a part of me that was still appreciative, still feeling the love all around me, still having miracles happen to me. But for the past 2 days, I have been deliberately grateful. The way life starts to change is so magical. I forgot how powerful gratitude is. So today, let's talk about gratitude. What happens when you're not grateful is your mind will start focusing on negatives, right? And the more it focuses on negatives, the more it'll see. Everything is about what you focus on. So with gratitude, all you're doing is putting your focus on the wonderful things and also having that feeling in your heart, like deeply feeling happy for whatever you're thinking about, you know? And wow, guys. So let me teach you the practices I've been doing and how it has already so clearly shown me the miracles that are happening so fast. The first thing I do is when I wake up, even when I'm just lying on my bed, I'm starting to be grateful. So I say out loud, I'm grateful for my body, I'm grateful for this sleep, I'm grateful for this bed, I'm grateful for this sunshine, I'm grateful for this peace. As I am saying that, I start smiling, and then I start stretching my body in bed, and I'm listening to this morning gratitude video on YouTube while I'm stretching. So this way, my mind has got no time to think about, what the day is gonna be like, the thoughts from yesterday. So I'm just filling my brain with gratefulness. And then I'm already excited about my day, right? I'm excited about my day because my heart is so relaxed, so cozy, so happy. And then I go into have my shower, and I'm being grateful for my shower. I'm saying, thank you, shower. Thank you for your warmth. Thank you for your abundance, the way you're healing me. When I'm wearing my clothes, I'm being grateful for my clothes. And then I have my breakfast, and I'm grateful for my breakfast. So it starts from the morning. The moment you wake up, just start counting all the things that you're grateful for. Maybe the first 2 days you won't be feeling that kind of excitement or joy, but day 3 you're gonna start feeling excited about life, and you're gonna start seeing actual miracles happen before your eyes. It's magical, honey. The second thing I do to continue my gratitude is I find time to go out to a park, to nature, or wherever you are going. Even on your journey there, start being grateful. So in the park, this is where the miracle started to happen. So I was so grateful because the sun was shining. I was like, wow, sun, you really loving me so much. I'm just loving this sunlight. I'm loving this brightness, and just seeing what the sun does to the whole place, because it was so cloudy the past few days. But the sun shining just made it feel like I was in this most beautiful painting. And I just kept saying that. I was like, oh my God, son, you just make everything so beautiful. And then I was walking, grateful for the trees. The trees were looking so stunning. And then the lake was looking so beautiful and the birds were everywhere. My intuition was telling me, film this for TikTok. So I got my phone out and I literally started saying out loud. I was like, I'm on a grateful walk, I'm on a gratitude walk. And I'm saying thank you to all the things around me. Thank you to the trees, thank you to the air, thank you to the birds, thank you to my feet, thank you to my body that could move. There were two ladies that were walking, and there was a part of me that was like, okay, I'm not gonna film, I'm gonna pause for a bit. But I decided, no, I'm gonna keep going with this joy. I'm gonna keep spreading this love. And those ladies, one of them was like, hello, you love nature? And then I was like, yes, I love nature. And then she was like, I am nature. And then I just went on and I just hugged her, and then we're just hugging and we're just loving. It was so beautiful. Like how? Like this never happened. Ever. And then I walked away and I continued filming and I was like, oh my God, I love humans. But this is what happens when you're in gratitude. You literally become this sun. You become the sun. You become light. You become love. And then everything, all the love, it just keeps coming back. It just keeps coming back. I've never been hugged by a stranger like this. There was so much love in that lady. She was just an angel. Wow, and I just couldn't stop smiling. I was like, wow, God, wow, life. This is just incredible. So this is what happens when you are in gratitude. You just find more and more things to be happy about. And then I just kept telling myself, this is the best day. This is literally the best day ever. And it's just the morning. And there's so much more to do, so much more to experience. Yeah, this is why I wanted to film so much, because I was like, I need to share this. I need to share how powerful gratitude is. So beautiful, so powerful. The third thing I do, bing, 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 is be grateful for my food, and it's something that we all consume, we all eat, we all drink, but we're appreciating the food, yes, but most of the people, they're not. Something so simple like having a meal and the journey the food has gone through to be in your plate, it's quite remarkable. If you think about all the wonderful farmers that harvest it, and the sun that is making the plants grow, the water is making that grow, even all the animals, they're part of nature. If we're eating animals, they're literally right there for us to consume, for us to enjoy. That's insane, right? If you eat meat, that is. But if you don't, all the vegetables, all the fruits, how they're just literally blooming out of nowhere. And then all these wonderful people that are harvesting it, that are packing it, that are delivering it, and then all the people in the supermarket that are putting it on the shelves, all the supermarkets that are making it convenient for us to just be able to get whatever we want with so much ease. There's so much to be grateful for. So before I eat, I'm just like sat back and I'm just looking at all the ingredients that I've put in my food. I'm like, thank you to my bananas, thank you to my bread, thank you to my wheat, thank you to my farmers. There's so much to be grateful for. So that keeps you in this love energy, and you're blessing your food, And then when you eat it, you're just putting more love and positivity into your body. And then the last thing I do is before I sleep, I literally go on my notes on my phone and I write a whole list of all the things that made me happy, even if it was the tiniest thing. So I'd say I wake up in paradise, I had the best night's sleep, I had the best dreams, I had the best breakfast, I had the most wonderful nature walk, soaking in the sunshine. So just write a whole list of all the things that you love in your day. Because most of the time, when we sleep, we are actually setting the tone for the next day. And a lot of people don't realize this. If you're sleeping feeling drained and tired, and you're thinking about all the tasks you have to do the next day and how stressful you already are, then your next day you're going to wake up anticipating this horrible day. And that's what you're going to get. And that's how a lot of people stay in this loop. So know that before you sleep, you kind of are setting the tone for the next day. So I just make this whole list and it just keeps longer and longer, but it's making me remember all the little things that I would usually forget, because it's training my mind to scan for all the good things instead of the negative things. So if I'm focusing on the good things more, I'm going to be experiencing more good things. That's just how it works. So that's what I do right before I sleep. And then it just makes me sleep with the biggest smile. And then I wake up in gratitude again. And yeah, the days just keep getting better and better and better and better. It's powerful how it works, because what you're doing is you're building a momentum of positive energy, because the more you keep it up, just like any diet, right? You're not going to see any changes maybe in the first few weeks, but then after a while you're actually going to start seeing real changes in your body. But with gratitude, you can start seeing the changes within days. And then the more you keep it up, the more magical your life becomes. So just ask yourself, do you want to live a magical life or not? Or are you happy with your dull life where every day feels the same? And there's no hope, there's no joy, there's no miracles happening. I don't. Those were my tips on how I stay grateful all day long. And I would love for you to experience this magic of gratitude, because you deserve it. I just want you to give yourself permission to love yourself more deeply. You deserve a magical life. You deserve wonderful things happening to you. You deserve to live the most wonderful, beautiful life. And you always have a choice. That's how powerful we are. That's how powerful love is. So, until next time, breathe slowly and lovingly. And I will see you soon. Ding!